crap, I forgot my headphones. Where are my headphones?
Come on.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Sorry for being late. I burned my ramen on my stove. Chat register was supposed to start earlier, but I burned my ramen on my stove like an avatar. Oh yeah, the music, I need to turn it off. One moment, please. There we go. Hey, no more loud music, only loud conversations. Rappy, say something.
I thought Godot was, but technically it's called Godot. So
If anyone in the chat wants to watch a good show, go watch The Rookie. It's good. It's good.
it's so funny.
It's funny and serious at time. A great balance.
And it's filmed in California.
Mm-hmm. Yo, they filmed some part in the school I taught to, and I was like, hey, I've been there. It was so weird. It's like a high school near Hollywood Boulevard. I'm almost done eating my little ramens. I'm so sorry. What am I going to draw today? So much things I could be drawing. If my tablet wants to work. Why is it not working? I'll try to fix it. One moment, please. I am still here. Just gonna switcheroo some things. I have to unplug my internet for 2 seconds.
Oh no.
For some reason, my tablet stylus only works when my tablet's connected to like this one outlet of my computer.
Wow.
I do not know. It's a MacBook mystery.
Gotta love Mac, Apple, whatever.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna open my files. My very organized files. Artworks. I have the cup song in my head. This is my page. There we go. Save as. So chat, what should I draw today?
Well,
Someone
would you
in the
consider
chat.
using Blender and make tutorials as well? Actually, Z uses she uses
Never.
use. Oh my god.
I don't like it. I think that there is a lot of tutorials about Blender already, and I'm flattered that you guys would want Blender tutorials with Z's voice on them. But I cannot use this piece of software to save my life, so not gonna happen, unfortunately.
What about Maya?
I mean, I'm not gonna do Maya tutorials either, like big ones, because usually if you have Maya, you're learning it in a school and you don't need me teaching you how to use it because your school can probably do it better than I am or in the studio. Usually, like if you're like it's 2025, if you're picking up a software to learn it, usually it would be Blender. Logically, I'm just old, and I used to be a 3D animator, but I exclusively worked in Maya and 3ds Max because I worked on studio production, and they're not common using Blender. Blender is good for smaller projects and short films and stuff, but it's not big on large studios. I know a lot of people mention Flow, but the exception is not the rule. Flow is amazing.
And also,
Don't get me wrong; it looks great, but like it's not. If you want to work in 3D in the industry, you gotta learn Blender if you want. But Maya is also very important because it is what is used everywhere. I hope it makes sense. What you gonna say?
and also, Flow only had like 100 employees. Like I think they did. The production was like 100 people
Mm.
to check, but it was a very very small production.
But hey, if I was, because I didn't, I think I stayed a 3D artist for like 3 years, and then I moved back to 2D. If today I was still a 3D artist, I would have learned Blender. It's just that I had to make a choice. And yeah, so whenever I do 3D models, I unfortunately have to do them in Maya because that's the only piece of software that I know. And I don't want to spend time learning Blender because I don't want to learn another software. Not again. I'm done. I'm done with this.
And also, Autodesk has really good support. They have amazing support.
Mm. But I might do some uh, basic. Well, I will make tutorials with Blender, but it'll be more like if you're using Harmony, like how to set up a scene to render with it. So it's gonna be more like with Harmony rather than just wait. Why is I think my screen is frozen? The screen is frozen. I'm so
Change your
sorry.
screen.
Ah! Let me do it. Stupid OBS. Still not working. Why?
OBS gives me a headache.
Oh no, no,
swear to
this is
God,
not
every
showing
time.
Premiere. There we go. Oh, this is so frustrating. Because I would see Z moving and Rappy, but it's the screen that was frozen. So now you can see it. Okay, they would just see the chat still. Oh my god, Z, I'm so glad I caught you live. And I have a huge question. Oh my god, how many pages? After I upgraded to Toon Blue Harmony 24, I'm no longer able to hear the sound that I import, even when I have the two speakers enabled. What? What? What version of 24 do you have? That's the important thing. And when we ask which version, it's not just 24. There's codes to that stuff. So, it's important to come on. Oh, I just noticed she has a mole. Anyway, you have to go into where is it? Oh yeah, on a Mac it's about Harmony Premium, but on a PC I think it's in Help, and there's like about Harmony Premium somewhere there. But then you go to God damn it, you go to about and you find which version you have. Oops, I'm outdated. Don't tell my boss. Oops, I need to update to the latest one. It's because I have multiple sessions on my computer. This is a session I use for public things, but in my real work session I have other Harmony versions, but I could not use them on stream. So yeah, I am outdated, but I think there's a new version of 24 that's like 0.2, I think. Yeah, you're more updated than I am, so I don't know what to tell you. I think it also, like, I'll be brutally honest, I don't think Harmony is the problem, because if Harmony 0.2 had an issue that made the sound impossible to be heard, I think I would have had phone calls from 300,000 studios before. Logically. Because, it's elemental. Like, sometimes there's some bugs that can, like, slide in there, but, like, not having sound is not likely to be one of them. So maybe there's a problem either with your files or depending on the file that you import. Like not every format can be supported. So blame my Uyon then. Why? Why blame the Uyon? It has done nothing wrong. Sometimes there's no blame. But I just make sure, like, test it with other sounds and check if it works. But you can also write to, oh yeah, we are on the week. I'm off, but everybody is not off. So just write to desk@toonboom.com and they're going to help you out. I would tell you to CC me so I can look at it, but I won't look at it because I'm not working today. And what do I do when I don't work? I open Harmony and I work in it. Lol. But yeah, one of my lovely coworkers will take care of it. Eh? You went home, Rappy?
Yeah, actually, I'm at home right now, so.
Me too. I mean,
home
most
gang,
of
where
the
you at?
work from home. They sent us home like 2 weeks before like the whole COVID thing exploded. They're like, we're a tech company. We should give example and send our employees home earlier. We never went back. They were like, yeah, okay.
That's actually smart.
Pandemic is over. Time to get back to the office. And it was like, make me. So they're like, well, actually, people could just stay home. And they were like, yeah. They're like, yeah. So people are usually, now it's a choice. So a lot of people are just home. I stay home because I live far away from the city with my dogs, my cats, and my soon-to-be chickens.
Ooh, what kind of chickens you getting?
I'm getting, I don't know if they have an English name, but I'm going to show it on stream. They are called Poule Chanteclair.
Ooh.
Like this!
Oh, the Chanteclair chickens! They're humble ones. The white chickens.
Chanteclair chicken. They're my people's chicken. They were...
The French chicken! Oh yeah, the French chickens!
No, they're French-Canadian chickens. They were engineered. They're like our national chicken. See, Quebec. And I will tell you the story of these chickens. The difference between a Chanteclair chicken and a normal chicken is that they have no hair. They have no mohawk on their head. They have no whatever that thing is called in English. Because if you look at a real chicken, well, they're all real chicken, but you see like the chicken, they have... Oh no, they're dead! No, don't look at it, chicken. But they have like these dinosaur things.
Mm-hmm.
And things. But our chickens do not. They have none of it. And this is because they're a winter chicken. They're made for winter. And if they... And it's evolution. It's because the chickens that had that didn't make it. So years and years of like breeding chickens, the one who had the smallest crests were the one who were thriving. So now this whole species doesn't have them anymore. They evolved. Yeah, so that it doesn't freezes over. And they really like the cold. And they have robust little footsies. And yeah, they like winter. They're winter chickens.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
You're gonna be so rich in eggs. Oh my god. You're gonna be so rich in eggs.
I know. Like I was telling my friends I could like quit my job and just make a business of selling like eggs in the States and just by a mention.
So how many are you planning to get? Like 2 or 3?
Yeah, maybe more like 4 or 5. They're social beings. They like, and I'm like, if I only get 3 and they don't like each other, at least with 5, there's gotta be some friendships going on. I think, yeah. At least between some of them. Okay, let me see the chat. Oh, thank you, Repro baby. They say I'm their favorite teacher. Oh no, they're far away teacher. That's great. I'm happy. Zebra, you sure you close to the mic? Like, I need to put the bottom of the phone beside my ear to hear. Maybe you need to put your phone on speaker. Let me just see. Let me see. Is that better now? Was it too loud? I don't know. Um, yeah, so snow chicken. Maybe I could. Maybe, okay, I'm gonna draw some chickens. That's what I'm gonna do. Today is about
A good plan.
chickens. I still have the sexy cop song in my head. IP. What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Not speaking French in the chat.
I don't have children, Nox. That's why I want to buy chickens. To get kids in
Chickens
the
are the new
background.
investment.
Yeah. Chicken are gonna give me money and not cost me money. Okay, let me get some references. I got the chicken references. I'm gonna draw because it's important to train your muscles. So let's go. I'm gonna draw some chickies. And what are you gonna draw, people, today? What are you drawing, Rappy?
I am working on cleanup for myself. It is long, but I am enjoying it. You know a breed of chicken I really like? It's the silky.
Is
They're
it the
so
one with the
cute.
big boots?
Yeah, and they're just like fluff balls that cluck.
Yeah. I was considering getting those.
Nox, you raise chickens? I need to get that something to do.
Give me chickens, Knox! Give me chickens!
I want chickens too! But I need to move out of the city first and get land.
No, he said Knox was offering to install the coop, not to give me chickens. Which is still
They do need
great.
a
I'll
coop.
take the help. Yeah, I need to make a coop. But it's funny because we went to have supper with one of our neighbor. He was inviting my parents to eat. And then my parents were like, oh, well, our offspring is here too. And he was like, well, bring the offspring. So I was like, okay. So we went, we ate, it was fun. And then my mom, just kind of to make fun of me, she was like, can you believe my daughter wants to get chickens? And my neighbor was like, oh my God, I want chickens as well. And I was like, oh shit. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, let's get chickens together. And my mom was like, this is impossible. So, yeah, there you go. My mom just consolidated me getting chickens. I don't think that was um, her plan, but her plan backfired, I guess.
Aha.
You wanted to make fun of me? Now I'm getting chickens and you can stab me. I think the leg should go. I don't see the other leg in the picture, but I think it should probably go there. It's just a quick little study thing. It's okay. Yeah, because if we're making something like fantasy, like of course it's gonna be chickens everywhere. So I
Nox a
better
mod?
learn
Nox
how
is a
to
mod,
draw them.
so.
What?
Is it Nox a mod?
He's the mod. He's like the modest of the mod.
The mod.
He's,
The
he's
modest
the
to every
chief
mod.
mod.
Chief mod.
He's
Oh yeah,
the senior mod. The modest of them all.
the mod of all mods. Also, I fed a chicken scrambled egg once. It was a little curse. Chickens will eat anything.
Chickens
They
are
will
amazing.
eat
They're like,
anything.
yo, they're the closest we have from dinosaurs.
Exactly. They're little dinosaurs that taste good when fried.
Pretty freaking rad.
Like, they will not hesitate to like fight. My mom used to had a farm and she had chickens and she would tell me stories about how they would fight each other. The
Of
roosters will
course.
fight to the death
Of
if it didn't separate
course.
them. And roosters will try to fight hawks.
But I'm just getting ladies. I'm not getting the man because the man
You
is
don't get the
loud.
man. The mans are moody and they're either nice or they're mean. There's no in between.
Well, we'll see because like, I don't, if people complain about the noise, that I can lose my chickens. So we'll see what I do. Because where I work, we have just chickens, no manly chicken, and we still, we get the eggs and stuff. You just don't get the little tiny baby chicks, but that's okay. I don't need them.
I mean, aren't they a pretty docile breed? They don't make much noise.
Yeah, but you never know.
That's true too. It's the men's who make the noise.
And when you get an animal, it's for life. So you have to commit and you have to be careful. Because some people are like, oh, I'll get them, and if they make noise, I'll get rid of them. I'm like, no, you commit. You get a pet, you take it. And yes, a chicken is a pet. It's not just a food source, you savages people.
Not my mom's farm. Their food.
I mean, because food, like, you still have to treat them with respect. Food
yeah, that's what she did. But like when you're living in the deep south and the farm is all you have for food, you might as well commit and take good care of your animals.
Yeah, but
like she would tell me, like the only reason why they will come to town is just to get flour. They everything else they would have on the farm.
Yeah, but it's okay to eat your animals.
But this was like back in the 1940s, so.
Yeah, it's fine. You just have to be respectful to your little things.
Exactly. Because it'll taste better that way.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
I need a splash of color on those. Also, chat, tell me, what are you doodling? What are you doing?
I said, I'm animating an angel from hell. That's hot.
Wow.
Literally.
They're big footsies.
Get ducks one day.
Ducks are great. Like, I was talking about chickens, and then my coworker was like, I'm getting ducks. And I was like, oh, ducks? That's so great.
Ducks are amazing.
So, he's getting ducks. I'm getting chickens. What are you guys getting? Also, who expected to come on stream and just see me draw chickens? Because I sure did not. Also, what are we learning today? We are learning, or remembering, that is, that you need to draw with your elbow or your shoulder, not your wrist.
Y'all. Because carpal tunnel ain't no joke.
Nope.
Also.
What?
Sometimes I wish there'd be a better way to make a keyboard tablet, but no. I have to reconfigure my entire thing again.
Why?
Okay, shortcut remote. Let's see.
You know what I was saying yesterday in the Discord, that tracing is okay? Let me give you all an example of what I meant. See this chicken? I want to understand the paw better. So I'm going to take it. Look, I'm going to take it and I'm going to trace it. Oh my god. Because it goes like this. And then you can kind of learn the rhythm of something. And then when you try to reproduce it, it kind of goes better because you kind of know what you just traced a bit better. And I think I got the angle wrong, so I'm just gonna try again. Now I can see my lines a bit better. So yeah, tracing is okay, kids. You just gotta be honest about it and not be a douche.
Exactly. Don't say, this is my original art. Blah, blah, blah.
This is my style. I did not
Exactly.
trace it from anywhere else. I'm so good like that.
You know, right? What are you guys' thoughts on Toon Boom Ember? Ha ha!
I'm the one who asked.
Ha! That is all I gotta say.
Well, if you have thoughts on Tulum Ember, write to the email that I provided on the Discord.
Mm-hmm. Please do. Please.
So what I am noticing with these chimkins. Okay, another advice. If you're trying to learn to draw something, it's not just about drawing it repeatedly. You have to also like put some mental force into it and analyze. And what I notice is that when we speak about chickens, a lot is a very like curve against curve. So there's a curve of the head, there's the curve like this, and then it goes like this again. So that's kind of like the shape language I will try to do. Because if I just trace this without thinking, like mindlessly, I ain't learning shit. But if I trace it differently and I try to understand what is the shape language I could use, this is where tracing is not always the best thing, right? So tracing to understand shape language and details, great. But for motion, I would rather much draw it because this is when you try to, you kind of notice how you can simplify something. Yeah, so it's like a little shape language that I start to notice that if I were to now trace this knowing what I know that I would try to get the head as one swoop, like this, like a whoop, and then try to consolidate this into more of a thing like this to get that nice curve, counter curve thing going on here. Then if here I had a curve, then for the top here I would get like a counter curve and then whoop, get this going. And it's always about trying to get strength in your drawing. Like that. So that's one way to trace it that I'm gonna put there. And the other one was the one where I was like, you are not learning anything. Okay, like this versus this. Like one has strength and the other is just a blob. So yeah, I often get the question of how I get solid lines and stuff, so I thought I would just share. It's usually curve against curve, and that's, I guess, the secret. A lot of people do it better than I do. This is just my observations. Okay, some point it says we do not speak of Ember. Agreed. My coworkers are talking politics outside my office. My door is staying closed. Now I would take part in the heat. What?
I will be nosy.
Nosy. I thought you were saying no, comma yeah. Z.
No, nosy. It really is all about basic shapes. good breakdown.
I say that, then I struggle with drawing all the time. I'm just trying to
Same here.
teach stuff so I help some people, but I am not the best either. Just trying to survive in this art world. Can't eat another chicken. More chicken!
We desire it. We desire the chickens.
Ah, this one is funny. Oh, but it's too tiny. I am yawning, my god. Oh, this one is an interesting pose. Look at these legs. Them legs.
Leggy.
Cheeks! Oh my god, it's so cute!
Around. Oh my goodness. Just to see super baby chicks anyways.
Crap, I lost my cool chick picture. Oh, there it is. I found it. I'm gonna fill this page with chickens. My objective. And then I'm gonna take a big walk.
Ricardo E said you helped many Toon Boom artists here in the Philippines through your videos. Hell yeah, Philippines mentioned.
Yay!
Especially those longtime Flash artists moving to Toon Boom. Someone in chat said that.
I'm gonna go read because I didn't hear. What did they say? They said you've also helped at least one Ghanaian artist. Ah, that's cool.
Africa.
Yeah, great continent. I've been there once or twice. Well, yeah. Once, technically, and twice, kind of geographically, been in the area of the continent of Africa, but it was at Reunion Island near Madagascar, which technically belongs to France, but you know, it's pretty close to Africa. But I know it's not Africa. Oh, move from Flash to Harmony. That's interesting. It's always great to learn both because you never know what production you're going to be needed on. And what I do love about knowing how to use Flash and Harmony is that it gives me more value into like my troubleshooting skills. Because then I can sometimes I'm like, well, why, like, if Flash does this, why does Harmony not do it? So and it helps. True. Also, I don't see the legs on that chicken. So I'll have to go look at another reference and improvise. I guess usually, like, from what I know from my other pictures, we're gonna make links here. The chickens, they have the thigh, which is feathered, and then one stick, which is the leg. So it's not, because sometimes I see people draw chickens with like the thigh, and then there's this, and then there's a knee I'm like, no, the knee is in the thigh. So, because the picture I have stops right there. So I'm gonna improvise the rest, but I can see that it's meat, stick, and fingies. So I guess I can do this. I got this. I'm gonna give them like these very strong legs that these chickies have. And I'm gonna give them the little claws that I've been seeing. They have one on the side. And then same thing. There's like this thing that goes here. The smaller one. And then the tiny one at the back. It's not so bad. I mean, I don't know if that's how they look like because the picture's not showing it, but oh well. And then I'm gonna do the little face markings. Oh, a thing I like to do when I draw to show like hair or whatever is sometimes I like to draw like a full shape, and then like instead of doing something like this, sometimes you can just draw like a large shape and just kind of draw like negative space in the shape, which is also fun. Sometimes I like to do that, especially for hair. So like if you have a character, like this, and you want to give them like cool hair, sometimes you can just do like, especially for curly hair, if the hair is curly at the bottom, sometimes you can just like go with negative shapes and stuff, and it just helps it feeling full. I don't know, just a little thing I like to do. I need music. And what are you drawing, Rappy?
Stuck in cleanup mode. I'm very slow at this. Giant teddy bear.
Oh. If people in the chat, you're also drawing and you draw a chicken, don't forget to share it on the Discord so we can all see it.
Join the Discord. Show us the chickens. We love them. Oh, that's the one that it does. I might have to put stickers on my shortcut remote. Remember what does what.
I think that's cool when you do live drawing like that. That I keep insisting on is that yes, redrawing the same thing over and over again. It's amazing. It works. It's good. But to me, it's also about trying to understand the thing. That's why I've been focusing on like the angles of the chicken to be able to like kind of draw it faster after. But it's also like when I was noticing that there's like the meat part and the stick. Like next time I have to draw a chicken, like this one I'm doing from memory, it's kind of like a shape language that you kind of understand now. So that if I want to draw a chicken without any reference this time, I can be like, okay, well, I remember that there was a head and like we were doing a lot of like curve against curve. So it was very curvy here. And then there was the swoop that would come and be like this. And the tail. And the meat, stick, legs.
Leggy.
Of course, I'm doing very fast, and I think it's kind of off for like the how it works. But you know, like it's just like the recipe. Because then after that, if I want to make like a dinosaur or something, like a dragon, chicken dragon, I can be like, oh well, this could also work for a dragon creature of some sorts. Maybe like the tail's gonna drag here. See, now I'm making. I studied chicken, but I'm applying this to a dragon thing. Maybe they could have some like wings here.
Sure.
So, you know, it's useful. I hope it makes sense. What is chat saying? If it's not too much trouble, can you draw a tiny little baby chick wearing a party hat? Of course. Why not? Party hats are important. I'm gonna draw a very baby, tiny chick. They have no tail. Little things. There. The chicken is under the hat. Because it's quite tiny. Like that. I hope you guys are pleased. No, he's happy. I'm calling him Kylo Hen. Wow.
Kylo Ren.
Is that even legal? Am I gonna get shut down?
Adorable.
Okay, what I'm noticing with little baby chicks is that my like your first reflex, like it's also good to kind of see where you would be wrong. Like if I were to draw a little baby chick prior to right now, I would have probably been like, well, there's a head, and then there's like a body, and I would have kind of draw them like this, which is like my hypothesis. That's how I usually would draw a chick. But like this doesn't look like a chick. But now I just figured more than like a chick. Like first, like if I can correct this from what I've learned in 2 drawings, if I'm drawing a chick, little chicken, usually like the eyes are way closer to the beak. It's like everything is just scrunched up in the front, like a tiny thing. And then like it's more like a like it's like the it's shaped like a peanut, kind of like this, a bit more, and like there's less butt. It's more head than butt. That's why they always look out of balance and they always fall on their face. And you don't really, they don't have like the thighs because their legs kind of start like right away from the body, so that they look like very clumsy and cute. So yeah, now if I'm gonna draw a tiny baby chicken, I would draw it more like a little floof without much definition and big legs.
I'm gonna do me some tracing.
Little
studies.
chicken. I can draw Ellie as a chicken. Ellie would wear a flower on its head as a chicken.
Bethel says, "Thank you so much for all tutorials."
My pleasure. No, they're not nuggets. Also, high illumination. My pleasure, Beppo. Or Beepo, I don't know. Oops. Someone has a question. Why most people use envelope deformers more than the others? Because they're the best deformers. They can do whatever you need. Because the envelope deformer is the most powerful one to do a lot of things. So like for this rig, for example, like most pieces have envelope deformer, but you can use them as curves as well. So like the advantage of the envelope is that you can move one end and the other as well. Whereas a bone or a curve, you can't do that. So that's why people use it. I have a series on deformers that you should watch where I answer this exact question. You should check it out. Actually, I need a drawing of her. Import image. No, not in Harmony. In Clip Studio Paint.
Someone asked, I have a question. Why most people use envelope deformers more than others?
I just answered this question.
Oh, you did? Oh, oh.
Oh, for a second I thought my stream was replaying, but no. And I was like, wait, Rappy, are you here? Rappy! It's you?
I'm here.
Okay,
yeah, I'm here.
I thought I was hearing my stream repeat.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just inserted.
Ah, okay.
It's okay. Let me just get a reference of Ellie.
The girl.
Because I need the colors. Yeah, I'm gonna draw this chicken as if it was Ellie. Because Ellie is a shapeshifter.
She is. Very silly one.
But she shapeshifts into green forms.
She is always green. Nice. How do you integrate Clip Studio into your animation work? Is it just separate, as in drawing one program, animating the other, or do you mix them both in workflow?
I really just use CSP for illustrations because I can use it from my phone.
Yeah.
And yeah, and to do like backgrounds sometimes. But I do most of my stuff in Harmony um, for us, like usually even including backgrounds because it's easier to, deal with the colors and the comping and stuff. But when I'm doing like this, I usually doodle in Clip Studio because I can use it with my phone. Also because I like to do something different sometimes, and I spend a lot of time working in Harmony, and sometimes I just need to not to, especially when I'm on a holiday.
Lol. What is your favorite show made using Toon Boom Harmony? Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm, I don't know. My favorite show made with Harmony. Hmm.
Yeah.
What is your favorite show made with Harmony?
My favorite show is a tie between the Tangled series and Hilda.
Yeah, I was gonna say either Tangled or Hilda. Me too. Because the thing is, I like to do art and animation and stuff. I don't watch a lot of it.
Same.
I don't have time
Same
to watch
nowadays.
stuff. Because if I watch
Same.
stuff, then I'm not hanging with you guys.
We can do watch parties.
But yeah, but that's it. It's like watch parties is the only time I usually watch anything.
Honestly, same. Most of the time, I just have something in the background when I'm drawing and working. Like, I
See,
don't
I
have time to
can't.
sit down and watch a show.
Because if I do, I'll just watch it. Like when but that's the thing too. People are always like, oh, like you don't watch anything. Like why do you even do art? But at the same time, consider this: other people are like, oh yeah, I've watched everything, and they watch all different shows and stuff. But like they usually just put them in the back and then they do something else. And to me, this is impossible. Like when I watch something, I commit. I sit and I listen through it. So I don't watch a lot of things. But when I do, I kind of really do, which is maybe why I don't watch as much things as other people that I am around. And but when I watch something, I really know a lot about about it. So yeah, that's why. Like, it's not that I hate art and animation and whatever. It's just that I, like when I watch something, I really tend to like commit to it, so I don't get much time to watch something. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. But yeah.
For me, I just don't have the time.
Yep.
I'm usually doing other things besides watching cartoons nowadays.
Someone says, damn, I had Clip Studio Paint for years and I had no idea you can actually draw on it on your phone. Well, you need to just buy it on your phone. It's two different, like there's Clip Studio Paint for computer and Clip Studio Paint for mobile, which is way cheaper. And yeah, so I buy it. I think it cost me like, $30 a year for my Clip Studio Paint on my phone. And I'm like, oh, that's fair. For my ease of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you upgrade to 4?
I need to do that. But phone is subscription, so you just pay and you get the latest version, so I don't care.
Oh.
Computer is a one-time deal, but I almost don't like. I don't know why I would get 4. I mean, I might because it's so cheap, but like, Clip is one of these software that I barely use Like it's like
Same.
when you say you use 10% of your brain. Like I probably use like 5% of what Clip can do, but that's enough for me. So like I don't need a lot of updates and whatever.
So what's the last thing you watched? Like, girl, take a break sometimes.
I watched The Rookie because it came
Yeah.
out last month. I love this show. It's the show I showed you with the cops.
The cops.
Like, I have to show if people want to know what I'm watching. Uh, uh, yeah, it's called The Rookie, and it's got these cool actors and they're police people. And oh crap, I thought it was Be Images. Uh, uh, yeah, it's just a cop show, but it's really good. So that's what I like to watch recently because they had a new uh season. And it's funny because like yes, they solve crime, but a lot of the times they're just like in their car talking, which is also like it's very serious but also very slice of life. So if you guys are looking for a show to watch that is not animation but is very animation like the interaction with these characters is gold. And as someone who's writing a story about a lot of characters interaction, that show's perfect. And when it comes to animation, I did enjoy watching Arcane. It was nice. And when it comes to 2D animation, go watch Hilda. Hilda is good. Watch Hilda. It's
Okay.
great.
I think that was the last cartoon I watched was Hilda, the last season, and that was like 2 years ago.
Yep. Apparently, there's a lot of YouTube shorts about it. That's funny. So Arcade says, I personally love listening to music while drawing animation. Or animating. I want to get good enough to not have 20 plus tabs of tutorial how to's, I guess. Um, and yeah, they said that the Rick has been getting tons of shorts from it lately. And how do you think it is? Like, do you think it's fun? Do you like the shorts? I think that show out of context is even fun. I think there's some I can definitely see what they could put as shorts. There's a lot of like one-off comedy in these. That's so funny. And there's a good song. Arrest me, sexy. And what have you been watching, Rappy? Aside
What
from
have
Hilda
I
and
been?
Tangled.
What have I been watching recently? I just put like I don't even watch TV anymore. I just put on like documentaries or like essays
Yes!
on
Me
YouTube
too.
and just work with that on my background.
Me too. Yeah, documentaries I definitely have on very often when I work because I would rather
Same.
hear people talk than listening to music. I don't know. I think listening to people talk just turns my brain off.
Same. And it used to be like history documentaries or just like weird internet fun silly things like the history of like what was one of the last one I watched? It was a history of um royal family and the sieges they had between each other, I think.
The what?
Oh no, the last one I watched was actually the history of Nosferatu and the adaptations of it.
Like the vampire thing?
Yes, the history of the adaptations and the whole story
Is it
behind it.
is it better than Twilight?
Yes, it is. But no, the video went more to like not just the 2024 version, but also the 1921 and the 1979 one, I think too. I think it came out in 1979. But and how each adaptation was just its own version of its own work of art. Oh my goodness, I need to wake up. But yeah, have fun, Knox, at work. We'll miss ya. We'll think about ya. We love ya. I think watching breakdowns of animation shows that sounds fun.
Watching what? Watching what?
Breakdowns of animated shows.
That's also fun. And since I don't have a big console, sometimes I watch. It's not so much let's plays, but it's more like watching what happens in the games. Sometimes it's fun. I've
Ooh,
been watching the
yes.
Final Fantasy ones, the Resident Evil ones for the games that I don't have. And it's nice just to get the lore and the stories.
Oh yeah, lore breakdowns are great.
Yeah, and I can't commit to playing like a long video games anymore because I get bored.
Same, to be honest. It's like, I don't have the effort and time like I used to. Like, if
Because
I
I'm
was
like,
like
I could play
20, yeah,
this, or I could write another chapter.
exactly. I'd rather be doing something than playing um
But
long
sometimes it's
lore
very
filled
nice to
games.
just disconnect and do play something. It's just that, not for 8 hour of grinding.
Oh yeah. Feel like I could do that when I was younger, but now I'm just like, I could be writing, I could be drawing, I could be going out, enjoying nature.
Yeah, I'm watching the time. I'll have to end the stream soon so I can go take my walk
Yay!
because it's so beautiful
It's a
out.
nice day. It is really pretty here too. Finally.
Hey.
Finally. It's not cold and wet. It actually feels like Southern California today.
We should go to the beach.
Honestly, I should, but I'm gonna wait till summer.
I think I can make 2 quick chickens. 2 more. This one is nice. I hope you guys enjoy these little streams that are more calm than the crazy game streams we sometimes do. And that they inspire you to create. is bad at being good makes you good or bad? Did you ever worked on a bigger project before? Not a sub from beginning. Oh yeah, I worked on big stuff. I worked on Wakfu, Glitch Text, Big Hero 6, Lackadaisy is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are the biggest one. Because after that, I went into software, so I did help in production, but I, not full time in the studio. Yeah. I was drawing lots of Baymax.
Baymax.
Or have more spots for one chicken. But yeah, the thing is, I stayed in the industry for like 2 or 3 years. And then I went to work for Toon Boom. So I didn't have a lot of time to work on shows. I guess I would have worked on more if I could. But then I gave all of it away to go work and make a software better. Hey. I can't wait to go eat an apple. I'm gonna do that after the stream. A good apple. What is you guys what are some fruits that you guys like?
Blueberries.
Blueberries.
Yes. Actually, after stream, I'm probably gonna get me some.
There we go. I'm done with my chicken page. Hey, I did something today. Ooh. Rejoice. No, I need to reorganize my chickens. Just a little bit on the page. Okay, I'm gonna close the stream in 5 minutes. Prepare yourself mentally, people. ask your last questions.
Remember to join the Discord. Cause
Yeah, don't forget to join
we
the
frequent
Discord.
we frequent there a lot, both of us.
Yeah.
I kind of have to because I'm a
time.
mod.
There we go. Chickens. So which is Nugget? I don't know, you guys tell me. Nugget is the one under the party hat. Oh no, that one was Kylo Ren. Kylo Hen. Well, I think Nugget is the one that is in the egg. It's gonna be out sometimes. Did you ever take a look at the other tutorial, like Johnson Tuts? John Scene. Yeah, I've seen John Scene tutorial. It's a lot more guesswork. Like some of the techniques are not like industry standard kind of thing, but it's still very nice and their videos are well made. So you should check it out. Yay! I recommend John Scene. They're great. I don't always recommend Ollie Putlin because their stuff is a bit more experimental. And you could check also Onion Skin, Colin. He's amazing and he's very upfront about his stuff being crazy. So if you want to have some very experimental time with the notes, go see Onion Skin. He's great. And yeah. And I think that's it. There's no more questions. Oh, and I'm glad that they can help you, Arcade, going through your art blocks and get motivated again, because I'm the least motivated person to draw. I hate most of what I do, but I still do it because, you know, the more you do it, it becomes better, I guess. I don't know. I stopped. Yeah, it's hard to stop wanting to draw like other people, but you know, at one point you just gotta accept your skills and where you are. And I drew chickens. It took me 2 hours, but I had fun and I did it with you guys. So have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Yeah.